We got involved at that client because they were looking at bringing only certain parts of their business into S4HANA first. So their approach was a function-by-function migration to S4HANA, if you like, where you're looking at central finance and related functions first, connecting those to a series of ERP environments globally that will eventually move to S4HANA. And what this company realized was that they had a lot of businesses created for the group in their SAP environment. Only some of those businesses were still active or needed to move to S4HANA. So there's already a selective element to the data they had to transfer that was quite significant.
They also wanted to benefit from the innovation in the process. For example, transactional analytics using Fiori, using new capabilities in treasury management, using the power of S4HANA Central Finance to also simplify and standardize their finance processes.
And this meant a lot of changes to the data. So we had to bring in the data and put a new general ledger key structure, merge controlling areas, change currencies on companies, and even bring in group and global level currencies which don't exist in the ECC world, do in the S4HANA world.
While they migrate from the current SAP systems into the new S4 system, they want to bring the data and the processes from the legacy also towards the S4, of course in a transformed way, to make sure that they can take business advantage of it. That brownfield plus approach requires a very tailored data migration and data cleansing approach where Epius Labs come into picture.
So by designing the changes on the data to meet the needs of the S4HANA target system, they were able to both be selective in their approach to data for the S4HANA project, but also achieve their goals of transforming the business from day one on S4, which without a data company they wouldn't have been able to do.
I see the benefit of our combined go-to-market by bringing this proposition early on to our customers, which will result in having them a right first-time solution approach and make sure that their transformation objectives are met at the end of such a program. And that was very successful, primarily due to the collaboration that we had together with Epius Labs with the client on clearly defining the business ambition and then working relentlessly towards achieving those ambitions as part of the project.
There's a much larger number of clients with an awful lot of history and data accumulated over the years where any change to the target system affects the data migration. So if it's not selective, you have a lot of problems to fix. If it's not transformative, you can't change the business on the target environment. So by bringing in a data company, you remove that problem and can focus on building the S4 environment you want.